Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's and Marianas Coffee.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Sakurako Halstead.
And I'm Dan Shore. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories.
A bill that tightens up CNMI laws on the assault of minors is reintroduced in the House.
Also tonight, CNMI students are in Superior Court, vying for a place on the stand in Arizona.
And a multiracial celebration through dance and culture on the beach at sunset.
In sports, singles and doubles get their rackets fired up. A weekend competition to come.
Stay with us. These stories and more are next.
What's in the bag?
A barbecue bacon QPC from McDonald's.
Oh, you mean the Angel Reese special. I'll play you for it. I've been waiting for you, OG. And if I win, McDonald's on me.
But you know my game, right?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Let them know.
Oye, vámonos. Let's get it. I got something for you, Aaliyah. All right, let me see it. Let me see it. Now she blocked it. Yo, Stewie, when it takes the bag. Golly. Right here with you. Right here with you. Nothing but net. Get the Angel Reese special at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I love Marianas coffee from Join Me for a Cup. I think you would be really happy.
Half a day, Tirawami, and good evening, Commonwealth.
You're watching the Channel 2 News on February 21 from our studio on Capitol Hill.
The House continues its pursuit of an amendment to the Sexual Assault of Minors bill, which was passed last year by the House, but stalled in the Senate. Last December, a bill sponsored by now House Leader Marissa Flores and championed by District Attorney Chester Hines passes on its first and final presentation on the House floor. The House is still awaiting approval by the Senate.
Mr. Speaker, at this time I'd like to formally introduce House Bill number 24-1 to amend provisions in Title VI, Chapter 3, Sexual Offenses, Article 1. General provisions relating to sexual abuse and assault of minors, pre-filed by myself.
House Leader Marissa Flores reintroduces the amendment, which is quickly sent to committee for approval before Senate consideration.
We right now, it did pass the House. It's pending passage in the Senate, but because of all the the turnover of the Senate and the new year and everything, I think we're going to be able to get that passed hopefully within the next month.
Rather than waiting for the newly organized 24th Senate to recognize past House legislative considerations, Ms. Flores decides to quickly reintroduce the bill in order to expedite its quick passage.
When it was introduced back in the 23rd legislature, Attorney Chester Hines was supposed to make some amendments to that original bill. However, due to the lame duck, he was unable to fulfill that because this bill is very important, not just to me, but to the Commonwealth. As we protect minors in that offense, I went ahead and reintroduced it, and and if there are any amendments to be made, it will be made now at the Senate. For me, it really doesn't matter who champions the bill, but the bill needs to be reintroduced.
So this was just created in order to reintroduce it to the Senate
Correct.
as soon as possible?
Correct.
High school students in court this week, no, they are not being charged as juveniles. They are arguing a case as adults. This week is mock trial week, but the effort and results are very real. And the winning team will take their arguments to the nationals in Arizona. The 2025 CNMI mock trial competition, sponsored by the CNMI Judiciary, the CNMI Bar Association, and the public school system, was held yesterday and today at Guma Justicia and Susupi, Saipan. Schools representing Saipan, Tinian, and Rhoda were all present. Mock trial coach Shay Hartig helps prepare her students for the competition.
Essentially, mock trial teaches our students about the civil process. It allows them to go through a simulated court case. They portray lawyers, they portray witnesses, they conduct cross and direct examinations, and then write and perform their own opening and closing statements. I joined a little bit late, so I was here in the final stages to help refine our arguments and our questions. So our two attorney coaches did a lot of the hard work, but even in these past few weeks that I've been here, it's been incredible to watch the kids progress from just writing their arguments to having them memorize and practice, but mostly for understanding and making objections as well as responding to them in a very fluent and professional manner.
Born and raised in Saipan, Hartig has a long history and experience with mock trial.
I started mock trial in 6th grade, so I competed for 7 years. I was lucky enough to go to nationals. I won the competition with Marianas High School junior and senior year, and so I was able to represent the CNMI on a national stage, which is always something I'm incredibly proud to do.
Hartig expresses her excitement for the students as Cagman High School has not had a team in over 5 years.
There's a lot of attorney and lawyer jargon that these kids were obviously completely unfamiliar with, being in high school and not being attorneys. So they've had to learn all of that, know how to use it, know how to respond to it, and I think that they've done a really excellent job.
Charles B. Nicholas II is thrilled to experience competing in mock trial for the first time. His role was to play the witness in the judicial process.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm doing good, and I'm not doing good. I'm doing great. Today is amazing. It's fun to see like the other schools knowing what their questions is, because it's really unexpected to see what they wrote down and what their opening and closing statements are.
He says with support from the various agencies and community, the opportunity to expand and learn is open.
You can join mock trial. That's if you're willing to dedicate yourself to go up to it. It can also like shake off some nerves, like make yourself good with crowds.
From personal experience to guiding the youth, Hartig says the years of mock trial and the CNMI has been a long-time success.
I would just like to say that I think that this is such an incredible opportunity and tradition in the CNMI that I'm so proud to have been a part of in some of its earlier stages, and I feel very confident that the tradition of mock trial is in such great hands with this group of kids, and I'm very happy and proud to see it continue.
Winners from the mock trial will represent the CNMI in the National Mock Trial Competition to be held on May 7th through May 10th in Phoenix, Arizona.
That was a great story, Sakura. I really liked it. And, it's back to back to back to back. The jury has come back with a decision. Marianas High School is the winner of the mock trial, and the Dolphins are going to Arizona, where there is no ocean, but there are pools. They defeated Rhoda today in the finals, and court is adjourned.
DFS will shut its local doors in Garapan at the Saipan International Airport on April 30. In January, DFS told employees they would be shutting down sometime in 2025. The retailer operates Tea Galleria in downtown Garapan, as well as airport duty-free shopping. The retailer, which is part of the LVMH group, has now announced a last day of operations, and it is coming soon, just over 60 days from now at the end of April. The closure will leave a gaping hole in the tourism district of Garapan as well as at the airport. No word yet of the plans for the building. The property is under a lease agreement that we are told has a limited amount of time left on it. The company joins Asiana Airlines, Hyatt Regency Saipan, Bubba Gump Shrimp, Tony Roma's, and Capricciosa in their exit from the Commonwealth.
Coming up, we see who arrives and who departs to and from Saipan International. Is that Yoko? It is.
And we see a tourist point of view of our island and their take on what we can do to improve.
Hey, I gotta give you a heads up about something. If you're still rocking that old school cable box, bad news. It's about to go bye-bye. Come February 28, 2025, that old cable system is shutting down. If you don't switch over to DTV Plus, your TV is basically gonna become like this paperweight. Dude, but don't freak out. Making the switch is super simple. All you gotta do is you gotta take that old box and you gotta bring this back to Docomo Pacific and you're gonna upgrade to this little thing. Boom, you're all set. No more bulky boxes, crazy tangled cords. Dude, just clean DTV Plus streaming straight to your TV, straight to your phone, your laptop, or your iPad. Dude, don't wait till the last minute because February 28th is gonna sneak up real quick. Just go to Docomo Pacific today and get your upgrade locked in. And if you're like me and you hate waiting in line, book your appointment online at docomo.skiplino.live to save time. Trust me. You'll thank me later.
At one of Saipan's beaches, this mother lays about 100 eggs under the cover of darkness. She hides her nest as best she can and then slowly makes her way back to the ocean. The eggs hatch and the babies head for the sea where they will face a daily dose of danger. Just 1 in 1,000 will make it to adulthood. Those that do will one day lay their own eggs. Sea turtles are protected under CNMI law. If you see one that is stranded or if you see illegal activity, call the hotline at 287-8537.
At Marianas Beach Resort, come to the edge of the ocean and experience the best sunsets on Saipan at Skipper's Beach Bar. Open daily from 5 p.m. till 9 p.m., Skipper's is the perfect place to unwind with great friends, great weather, and stunning ocean views. And every hour is happy hour with $3.99 craft draft beer, local food specials, and live music. Bring a friend or make some new ones. Skipper's is where memories are made. Skipper's Beach Bar, the best sunsets, the best fun. Come join us tonight. See you at the beach.
When I think of you sometime, want to spend some time with you, just the two of us.
Let's go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Let's go! Let's go.
Welcome back. You are watching the Friday night edition of the Channel 2 News.
First-timers in the Marianas and a frequent visitor at our local airport. Let's take a look. Saipan International welcomes visitors from near and far. Visitors come and go for many reasons. From Japan, Iyoko and I are visiting for the first time. Community social media efforts are drawing in some arrivals. This is how they heard about Saipan.
TikTok.
Social media apps like Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok feature short clips of different categories. Some highlight food and lifestyle. The ladies have a few goals in mind. Here's a couple of things they are looking for.
Acai bowl. We're gonna share sunset.
Anything else you want to say?
Drive.
Drive around.
In Japan, drivers sit on the right side of the car and drive on the left lane of the road. As Yoko and I are set out to drive around in search of an acai bowl and a Saipan sunset, Masaru Okuda is headed back to Guam. He was here for 2 nights and 3 days.
Yes, we had a conference with missionaries on the island. We talked about Jesus Christ and his purpose on earth.
This is how his visit went.
It was wonderful. Saipan is such a beautiful island. We love coming here.
A regular visitor, Okuda says he's been here multiple times and that they come every 6 weeks.
Oh, thank you for the wonderful hospitality of the island of both Tinian, Rota, and Saipan. As we come, we always feel welcomed.
A place to visit, a place to come back to, a place to try new things and enjoy the beauty of the islands. Welcome to Saipan and adios, lelabo. Our island viewed from the eyes of our tourists, the good, the bad, and what we can do to improve. The Marianas relies heavily on tourism for economic development. We speak with Ryota and Dai from Osaka, Japan to gain their perspective on what they think of our island. They visited Saipan for the first time with a small group for 4 days. During their stay, they visited the famous Manyagaha Island and snorkeled up north at the Blue Cave of Grotto. Good and bad, this is what stands out in their point of view.
海がとても綺麗なところです。トイレが日本よりちょっと汚いところですかね。
Dai says our ocean is absolutely beautiful, while Ryota says the restrooms were dirty and not at the cleanliness standards he's used to seeing. In efforts to improve visitor numbers, they said this is what we could do.
あんまり多分みんな知らないから良さをもっと SNS とかを使ってアピールしていったらもういっぱい来ると思います。
SNS is the Japanese abbreviation for social networking service, which is equivalent to social media. They say that the Marianas is not well known, and as a community, our social media output could change that. Overall, Ryota and Dai enjoyed their time here and look forward to visiting again.
サイパンはめっちゃいいところ。Good place. Good place.
In this week's Your Humanities Half-Hour, host Catherin Perry sits down with a filmmaker featuring Latte Stones found in the Marianas. Producer and director of Exploring Latte in the Marianas, Leila Fleming Staffler embarks on journeys to the different islands, traveling by boat, hiking trails, and delving into caves.
For the scanner, you have to get out of the way. So all the people, all of us, we moved out of the scanner view, and she was sitting like kind of away, waiting for the scanner to do its thing. And as she was sitting, she kind of just looked to the right, and there was the rock art right there next to her, just in the ambient light of the sky. It was like perfect timing. We were also there kind of around the summer solstice. I don't know if that had something to do with it, but the image revealed itself to her, and we were able to take a picture right there. And it was so neat because the Butler study that was done in the 80s didn't have that recorded. So we were able to bring something that wasn't found yet out to light. So it's definitely something precious to see.
Tune in to hear more about Leila Staffler's discoveries and experience during her research for the film series. Your Humanities Half-Hour show with host Catherin Perry airs on Thursday night at 7 p.m. If you missed it, don't worry. It airs again tomorrow night, Saturday at 7 p.m. right here on Channel 2.
Last Saturday evening, as the sun set over the Philippine Sea, Takanaha Nui set barefoot on soft sand at Skippers, where the sea meets the sky. And this happened. A group of children and a few adults change from their everyday school day or workday attire, adorn themselves with leaves and shells, say prayers to the powers that be, and celebrate being one with the sand, the water, the sky, and with each other. Miss Mona Celia.
Age range goes from 3 all the way to 60 plus. But nationality-wise, we have German, we have Palau, we have Carolinian, we have Chamorro, we have Tahitian, we have Filipino, we have Chinese, Vietnamese, Korean, we have vast majority, a melting pot of the Pacific.
Miss Mona leads a group of little ones in the early evening light. These little ones all have proud mothers and proud fathers watching out for them. Here is one dad among them all. And as the evening progresses and the world cries out for a little more male energy, fire dancing. But as the flames grow hotter and more intense, in steps, whose dad is that, stepping in to save the day? The little one dancing on the left is the son of Fire Dad. The music changes. After the smiles and laughter cool the flames, Venus in the night sky shines down on our artists, the audience, this single dancer. Polynesian and Micronesian dance celebrate the relationships between time and space, flora, fauna, and all people together.
That's the most important thing, is being one together. No matter what ethnicity you are one together here in the Pacific Islands.
Coming up in sports, no pineapple, no mango, no papaya, just the white coconut. A classic is on the way.
Find a plan that goes with your flow. Get unlimited local talk, text, and data at the most affordable rate with Unlimited Flow Postpaid.
A new international brand is coming soon, but why wait? Escape to paradise today at Marianas Beach Resort on Saipan. For just $99 for two, enjoy an ocean view room with stunning views of the crystal clear waters. Relax by the swimming pools, dip your toes in the sand, and unwind with exclusive offers on breakfast and happy hour. Whether you're here for romance or relaxation, Marianas Beach Resort is the perfect getaway. Special rates are for CNMI and Guam residents. Some restrictions apply, but not many. Call 670-234-1234 and book your escape today.
Location, location, location. Office space on Capitol Hill available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park. With natural light and ocean views, it's the perfect place for creative professionals. So upgrade your life and your working environment. Schedule an exclusive showing now. Call us at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com.
Buenas sports fans.
Buenas sports fans! The NMI's young aces can be seen hitting the courts on local turf this weekend. Let's get into the swing of things. The White Coconut Classic's signature event is underway. Isaiah Mook and Hu Wang played in the mixed-up doubles. This event features a younger junior player randomly selected to play with a more experienced player to assist their development. At the young age of 7, Evan Zhang is a top seed in the B12 singles and a future star of NMI tennis. With over 40 years of coaching, Jeff Ray says Zhang is one of the most talented players he has coached. The semifinals and finals of the White Coconut Classic will be played this weekend at American Memorial Park.
Find a plan that goes with your flow. Get unlimited local talk, text, and data at the most affordable rate with Unlimited Flow Postpaid.
Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas driving range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
Here's the weather. Tonight will be partly cloudy with a 20% chance of isolated showers with low temperatures of around 77 degrees. The weekend will be beautiful with sweet northeast breezes, only a 20% chance of raindrops falling on your head. High temperatures of around 86 and lows of around 77 degrees. The sun has set at 6:23 p.m. and will rise tomorrow at 6:38 a.m. just in time for the triathletes to dive into the waters at Pow Pow Beach. But divers, swimmers, boogie boarders, floaters, and fishers, high surf and riptide warnings are in effect throughout the weekend. So, CNMI take precautions, buddy up, relax, and yes, go with the flow. And I will see you as you do, flowing in the water and flowing on the land.
That's news, sports, and weather. Thank you for joining us, CNMI.
Adios. We will see you again on Monday.